So welcome everybody. Glad you are here. Glad I'm here. We're going to get a good workout in a half hour. So I will start with a march. All right, tapping out and then adding arms. I'm going to change the arms to up. That would be a little bit slower. And then back lower. And then we're going to try to lift that leg. So it's going to be like this, lift, 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 yes. Trying to have the toes pointed forward. We'll do more of these later. Sometimes I plan more than we get to, so not guaranteed. Two more, yes. Woo, okay. 2 steps this way, using the arms as well. 2 steps. Two steps, and we're going to lift this knee. 2 steps, lift the inside knee. And the last one. Okay. 2 taps out, 2 taps out, and we'll add a little punch. I don't know. Last one. Okay. Staying at your own pace. If my pace is too slow or too fast, of course, you can stay wherever you want to be. We're just warming up the muscles. We're going to add arms now. So when I shifting that weight to the front foot, keep going. Nice. Okay. Great. Last one. All right. Elbow to the opposite knee. You can always feel free to hold on to something. Breathing deeper. Last one. And the other side. Last one. Lateral lunges. Hinging out. This leg is straight, this leg is bent. And we're going to put a little bit more weight on the outside of this foot with the pinky toe side. Y'all know this, but I like to review. So let's say today your hip joint hurts or something like that. You can just shift the weight out. It doesn't matter how deep you go, and just go as deep as you feel is right for you today. All right, now we're going to add to it. We're going to come out, come back, and lift that knee. You can stop it in between, or you don't need to. Breathing deeper, a few more. Last one. Woo. All right. One leg is bent, one is straight. You can also just shift the weight out. Don't have to go deep. Toes are forward. All right, we're going to add to it. Coming out, back, lift that knee. You can stop or you don't need to stop. And the last one. All right, we did side lunges. Now we're going to do reverse lunges. So very shallow because we're still warming up. The legs are hip width apart. And this is what it's going to look like from side. Just go back. You can also just shift the weight and not have your heel up. So you can shift it back. So we're going to do reverse lunge and forward lunge, but very shallow. Or you can shift the weight back and forward, or go a little bit deeper and have that heel up. And then bend the knees a little bit more. Let's stay on one side. Let's go. Reverse lunge, forward lunge, reverse lunge. Get deeper if you feel like it's right for your body. Keeping those knees in line with the toes. Ideally between the second and third toe. Last one. All right, the other side. Simply shift the weight. Or go a little bit deeper and have the back heel up and bend the knee a little bit more. Stay at your own pace. Last ones. All right. Woo. Okay. Been 7 minutes. My legs are already tired. Okay. Let's do a little bit of arm work to start. Grab your medium weights. And roll the shoulders back. Roll them back and now shrug, shrug. Trying to keep the shoulder blades down in the back. Okay, some curls. So keeping both arms, even the resting arm, we're going to keep a little tension on it and go to the opposite side of the chest. Really focusing on keeping straight wrists, not letting the wrist. So I'll show you what a lot of people do. They just move their wrist somehow when they go up. That was exaggerating, but the wrists are vulnerable. We want to really be careful of keeping them straight because over time that can add up and cause problems. You don't want to get wrist injury because it's hard to recover. All right, 2 more. Hammer curls. So this is a superset. We're working the same muscles twice in a row. Going up and then going down slower, up. So we're going to do more reps these days to help with heart rate, getting a little cardio in there. We're going to take fewer rests. Up and down slowly. All right, we're going to go in the middle range. So it's not up, it's not all the way down. It's just the middle range and a little bit more rapidly. Keeping the wrists straight, keeping the shoulders back, body is really stable. Always take a break if you need it. Every day is different, and I don't know what you did yesterday. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to work the triceps. You can use the same medium weights, maybe 5s. We're going to hinge back, maybe 3s, depends on everything. And let's put one leg forward. So it looks like this from the front. The back has you have a long spine, but it's at a little angle. We're going to go back with control and then back just to the hips. Back with control. As high as you can go. Keeping those wrists straight. Making sure your neck does not feel strained. If it does, maybe go down in weight or maybe do one at a time. Last one. All right, nice. Chicken wings. Start with your arms at 90 degrees, and then we're going to go up. So it's the upper arm that's moving, the lower arm goes for the ride. Let's do one at a time. Keeping that shoulder down. Last one. All right, the other one is the same thing, up and down. So I have a little pain in this shoulder, so that's why I'm not using that weight. All right, nice. So keeping one weight, I'm going to go back and do some leg work with the arm work. Split squat, grab, or have your balance support. So your right leg is going to be forward. The back leg is going to be a little bit more than hip width apart. Looks like this. It's not super far back. It's about this far back. I know you all know this, but I like to review it. Okay, so we're going to press the front heel in, and that will help us stay in good form. And don't worry about having your butt stick out. I did not use the word butt for like 10 years or something, but now I'm using it because it just makes it more clear to people. All right, back heel stays up. We're doing these shoulder presses, and the front knee is not going forward. We're trying to go straight down and back up. A lot of times in classes, I see that front knee going way forward and the person moving forward like that. That's not what we're looking for. We'd rather have you go down 1 millimeter down and up rather than go forward. Hold it down. Bicep curls. Not rushing through it. Keeping the body stable, static. All right, now I'm going to come halfway up and down with also more shoulder presses. So you can do a whole shoulder press though. Halfway up and down with the legs, halfway up and down with the legs. One more. Hold it here, static. You can put your arm here. We're gonna lift that front heel. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out, take a moment, and then we will do the other side. So the other leg is going to be forward. Your left leg will be forward if your right leg is forward. Last time, the legs are more than hip width apart. The back heel is up the whole time. And we're going to press that front heel in. Let's go. Don't worry about your backside coming out, sticking out. We want that rather than the knee coming forward. Holding it down in a static position and bicep curls. Going down slowly, not letting it just drop down. Nice. All right. We're going to come halfway up and down with our legs. We're going to go all the way up in a overhead press with our arms. So halfway up and down. Halfway up. Pressing that front heel in. One more. Hold it down. You put your arm like this. We're going to lift that front heel. Lift, 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 lift. 2 more. All right, nice. You can put the weight down. We're going to do some good mornings. Just stretch out and feel a little bit better. All right, hinging the hips way back. There's a micro bend in the knees. Come up all the way. And one more. All right. Let's see. Okay, let's do one more thing with the legs and then we'll go to the mat. We won't do the whole thing that I wanted to do. Of course, I plan more than we do. Okay, we're gonna go down. We're gonna bend both knees and then take one leg back. So this leg is going to stay exactly where it is, and we're not moving our body around. It's just this leg is going out. You can hold on to something. This leg is going out and in. See how my front leg is staying where it is? Back, forward, keeping them hip width apart. Back, forward. So this I'm borrowing from a bar, which does a lot of muscle endurance work. Hold it back, bring it in halfway and back out. Halfway, halfway, keeping that body as stable as you can. Halfway, 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 halfway. Last one. Hold it out. All right. One more little series here, and then we're going to go one more set. We're going to go out to the side and back where it was. Out to the side, back, out, back. Last one. Shake it out. It's the standing leg that really feels it. Woo. All right. Just in the interest of time, we're just going to move on. So we're going to bend your knees and one leg is going to go back. All right, so this leg is going to stay about where it is. The body's going to stay as still as you can. Keep it. And we're going to move this leg in and out. So your leg that's moving, we don't put much weight on it or hardly any. Hold it out, bring it in halfway, 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 All right, hold it out. We're going to take it out to the side and back to where it was. Out to the side, back to where it was, out to the side, back to where it was, out to the side. And one more, woo. All right, I guess this leg is not as strong as the other one. Just noticing that. Okay, we have 10 more minutes. So let's go to the mat and bring your loops if you have them and want to use it, and have your weights nearby too. Have your medium heavies. You have them. And let's go ahead and just put the loop on right now, if you want to. All right, you gotta move, buddy. Move. Gotta move, buddy. What? This. Whoops. All right. Putting the loop on. Putting it right above the knees. Just going to get into it more hip strengthening and glute strengthening. And if you're not using the loop, no worries. It's still a great workout. So if you have the loop, put a little tension on it. We're going to go right into being on the heels. We go up, engage the glutes, and come down. Up, up, and now we are going to add to it. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. If you want more, make sure it's right above the knees. Up, out, in. Last one, and then we're going to pick up those weights. Okay, so the weights do not need to be in a straight line. You can have them at an angle, which is better for the shoulders. We're going to go up on the heels and stay up as we come up and down with the weights. Making sure not to come down really fast, resisting gravity coming down. And then holding it in the middle section, and we're just going to do faster in the middle section. Starting to feel it on the arms. All right, putting the weights down. We're going to get the hips up, engage the glutes, and we're going to tap out, out, out on the heels. We off the toes, out, 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 out. Really working those medial glutes and glutes. And then release it. Go up on the toes and up and down, up and down. Every time we go up, we're engaging the glutes. Up and down, up. All right, up, out, in and down, up, out, in and down. Continuing. All right, holding it up and holding the knees out and just tap, 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 faster taps. We're going to do this for another half of a minute. A long time. Tap, 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 really using the medial glutes, as well as the glutes, as well as the hamstrings. Tap, 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 tap. A little bit more. I'm trying to find a minute. Oh, I can see my minute hand better now. Tap, 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 tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and woo! Let's take it off. Do a little bit of ab work. So grab one weight and take it to your forehead and then bring that knee up. Forehead. All right. If it's okay for you to do crunches, you can also add crunch. You can also add this part if you would like, but a lot of people are not supposed to do forward flexion like this. So it's totally optional, as always. All right, we're gonna add to this. We're gonna come up, and then that leg goes out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Using our leg to work our abs. Up, out, in, down, up, out, in, and down, up. Last one. All right, nice. So now just one weight, and this one, you know, I love. We're gonna have one foot on the mat and the opposite leg up to the ceiling. So the same side leg that your hand, that your weight is in, we're gonna have that on the mat. We're gonna keep the core really still. We're gonna keep the low back on the mat as we take both down to the floor and then back up. Take both down to the floor and then back up. Keeping the core in the same position, not letting your back pop up. We're really contracting the abs. And one more. All right, and then change. And both down to the floor. This asymmetrical work challenges the core. And one more. All right, let's stretch. So let's start with windshield wipers side to side. And stretch out. And a little bit more windshield wipers and go to the other. You can move your body to the other side and get a little rotation, get a little twist. All right. Let's lay on our stomachs for a moment and get some mobility work. So lifting, bending one knee and crossing it over your other leg, touching the floor with that foot. And then the other side, lifting that other knee and crossing over, touching the floor on the other side, and alternate. A few more. And then go back up on all fours, quadruped position, and putting one foot out to the side, moving forward and back. And of course, if your knees are bothered by this, you can do a similar move standing up, holding on to your balance support. All right, other side. And back on all fours, cat and cow. And you can also do this standing up or in a chair. Putting your hands on your head, opening up the side body, and one more. Other side. And sitting on the mat. Reaching one arm up, the other hand is by your side. We're going to go to the side without lifting the sits bones, and back up again, the same side. Both sitting bones on the mat. And back up. Other side. And making a C curve with your body, not grabbing your feet. We're trying to train our nervous system to do this on its own. And back up. One more C curve. Big breath in. And one more. Thank you so much for coming today. Yay for you. So I am going to do a dance, but I cannot guarantee the sound.
Bye, Joan. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, Linda. See you soon.
Bye, Joan. See you next time.
Bye. Good to see you. Bye for now. I'm going to stop the recording.